Beautiful. Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate. Yeah, good.
yeah, I've got the original drummer Eugene with us.
Oh, beauty. Hey
There you
Eugene,
go.
how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good,
Thanks.
good, awesome. Well, welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to Nightbreed. Um, so looking up Grimoire, 1994 was the Wake Me When It's Over demo. Was that when everything first kicked off that year? Or was it earlier?
Oh, nah, much. Yeah, I started when I was about what, 15, 16.
What,
Yeah,
90?
yeah. I was
Oh
pretty
yeah, okay.
young. Me and the guitarist, the,
Ben.
the original guitarist Ben, and I was at Dada's record shop, and I saw a flyer on the wall, had
Oh yeah.
all the little tickets to pull off, and advertising for a drummer, and so I pulled all the tickets off, and
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
and I applied, and Ben rocks up at my parents' house in my shed I had down in the backyard, and I had this old it was an old Premier like Beatles drum kit. I just got a double kick pedal about 2 weeks earlier, and he's like,
He
"So
sold he sold his saxophone to buy
no,
a
my
drum kit.
trumpet." I sold a
Oh
trumpet.
wow.
Same
Okay.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Trumpet, saxophone,
sold
they're
my
all great.
I hocked my trumpet. My parents weren't too happy about that. And
Hmm.
yeah, so we jammed and we just hit it off. And he said, "You've got the gig pretty much." And we just started playing straight away in parties, clubs, pubs, this and that, just as a two piece. And then Kirk and Jai entered the program. And then luckily enough, we met Ershon. I actually met Ershon like a year or so before
That's
you
me.
joined the band, and that was a. I just stumbled into. I could hear some Metallica playing. I was walking down the street, uh, coming back from this party, and so I just entered my way into this jam room, and there's Ershon playing Metallica in a Metallica cover band. So
Mm. And I remember seeing Eugene and Ben playing at a party at Carrinup in a backyard, and it was just the two of them, and fucking they sounded, sorry about the swearing, but they
Oh,
sounded so mean, man. And I was like, I must play for these people.
yeah,
So
cool.
I approached them, and yeah, we just jammed straight away as we could. So Wake Me was probably, yeah, 94, which was probably a couple of years after that.
Yeah,
Around
cool.
92 was sort of first earlier jams, 92 sort of gigs with like Allegiance and stuff, and Infected and
Roth,
bands like that.
Rothgar,
Rothgar, my favorite band back then.
Epitaph.
Yeah.
Oh, so many bands.
Fucking
Every,
Rupture,
every band in Perth, pretty much. Yeah,
Hate Man Tribe, fucking Dump Truck.
yeah. Heaps of gigs with Dump Truck or Downer, as they later got named.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Talking about old
Yeah.
gigs, you got any like specific memories from back then? There must have been some kind of crazy nights, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, it was, yeah, fuck, everyone was pretty nuts. I remember one party at East Perth, and we played in this room in this house in East Perth, and it
Oh,
was
Stewie.
fucking packed. And
Oh,
people were falling on us, and I fell on this drum kit, and beer was dropped in my amp, but it still worked the whole time. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was. There was kids there that were like
yeah.
13 that we still see today. Like one came to the last gig.
It was like a skate video,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It
I
was,
remember that vividly. It was just a room.
yeah, yeah.
We had about 50 people.
So
We had about 50
someone's
people in
bedroom.
there. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know, the most craziest one's probably where I jumped off stage um, mid gig because I saw someone touching my girlfriend's ass. I started choking him. and it ended up
That's right.
the whole pub ended up getting emptied and a big brawl outside. That's probably apart from the pepper spray incident.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but there's been some crazy ones.
The castle was like they had to turn the electricity off on us because there was so many people wanted to keep playing, so we just kept playing. And it's like blood. There's blood on my guitar, and people head banging onto the stage on my guitar, and splatting it everywhere. And we just kept playing, but then they switched our power off at the castle before they knocked it down.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna backtrack a bit. What's the pepper spray incident? What happened there?
Oh, this is my girlfriend at the time. It was geez, was it her 18th or something? And we were playing. It was at the Loftus Centre. There's probably 200 people there, and someone decided to let off a bit of capsicum spray, and I just noticed people evacuating, and before you knew it, there was no one in the, and we just started coughing, and everyone had to get out because it was just, yeah, it was you couldn't breathe. So that was a pretty crazy one, and the cops came and tried to charge us for selling alcohol or entry fee or something. I don't know, but that was just one of many. The Allegiance gig,
Sick.
Tear Down the Walls at the Sundowners' last gig ever. We actually promoted the gig and hired Allegiance, even though they were headlining because they were the main act in Perth at that time.
Yeah.
It was their demolition gig. So it was Tear Down the Walls was the poster, and we had for our backup foldbacks was like 8 Marshall quad stacks on each side behind us. And there was just massive bins and yeah, my dad was there and a couple of his mates and I don't know if I should say this, but there was some people that we knew had some large bags of magic mushrooms, and there was one of them out the front. So it was a crazy gig, and literally everyone tore down the walls and the roof and everything. And I saw my dad came up, gave me a hug while I was playing, and then stage dive. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice, man. So obviously, sorry, go on, mate. Yeah.
Just want you to know, man. I was in Perth about probably 6 hours ago. I'm right now in Kalbarri.
Oh yeah.
And I fucking remembered this interview halfway here. And if I had have drove the normal speed limit, I would not have made it at all.
Oh, well, you're here now.
Just got here. Just fucking got here in time.
Nice, mate. Look at that. Cool.
Still a badass.
Oh man.
I didn't even know about this interview until I just walked outside. He rocked up in his car, and he's like, "You're doing an interview."
Literally, we're still at the front. We're still at the front of this fucking house.
There you go. Nice. So obviously, Grimoire hasn't, together now, but there was a period there where we didn't hear from you guys. Like, what happened? You just kind of get busy, or did you have a chat and say, "Oh, let's put this to bed for a bit"? Like, what happened there?
I'm still confused, but maybe you know.
No, man, my memory's
fucking drugs and shit.
Lots of drugs and
family. Some had families.
Yeah.
Some had drugs.
Yeah, we
some were locked up.
Yeah, I got locked up. We just kind of lost track of each other, and then we all remained mates, but yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So what sparked it all sort of starting up again?
Sean, this man here.
Well, I was like married for like fucking 20 something years, and my kids are all bigger than me now, and I just wanted to play music again. So I started another band called Jam Art.
Yeah.
And we also do like all ages gigs every month and stuff, and like get other bands. But I really loved Grimoire's always been my love of my life playing Grimoire, like everything about because I started when I was young, and
Yeah.
these guys are family, so I just wanted to fucking get it all going again and beg them all to join, and they were all busy, but then they slowly said, oh, all right, we'll try, and then Eugene came and had a couple of jams, and now the guys are just like loving it, like they're so happy. It's like, have you seen that movie Cocoon?
Yeah, of course, yeah. To kick the
Yeah,
can, all
when
that.
they
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
in the water. Yeah, they
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
young again.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You should see the jam room. Like the first jam, they were like old men. But now they're just like jumping around, and Jai's got a fucking cordless thing for his bass now, so he can walk around the whole jam room.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's got the world's most advanced harmonic destabilizing
Yeah.
bloody
Foot
foot
pedal
pedal
going
thing
on.
that is meant for a synthesizer or something. So
And
he's in love with it.
Kirk's voice is
It's better than ever.
Oh, it's
The
same or
band
better.
actually sounds better than ever, I reckon.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
for sure.
Oh,
But
good.
yeah,
So-
Mr. Eugene here was unable to continue with the drums because of his back,
Oh, yeah.
his leg,
my back and my shoulders,
and his
yeah.
shoulder.
Okay.
So he's allowed us to bring a young gun in, Nathan Catlin, who are you impressed or what?
Pretty impressed.
Yeah?
It was the best Grimoire gig I've ever heard.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good. We've got the approval, the
Yeah,
drummer.
sounds like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So with the so you got the new the record out, self-titled. So is it the original recording or is the stuff being re-recorded? Like what's the go with the new record?
It's completely re-recorded, and it's called "Wake Me When It's Over."
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Grimoire,
Gotcha.
"Wake Me When It's Over" is the first song on the record. And by the way, you have to, how vinyls have got slow mode and fast mode, 35 and 45 or something.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
have to put it on fast mode because when it got pressed, they made it so you play it on the fast mode. Because someone bought it the other day and they put it on the slow mode, and they're going,
Doom metal.
yeah, they're going, this is pretty doomy.
Yeah. Yeah. So nice. Yeah. I've got to ask as well. Like heaps of bands I talk to, they're like, "Oh, we're waiting to get vinyl, that kind of thing." How'd you guys get this together? Like, did you press it ages ago or something? Like,
Nah, man, I found the best place, and can I say names and stuff? Like,
yeah, I
it's not
want to hear it. Yeah, man, of course.
cool. There's a place in Melbourne called Zenith Records.
Mhm.
They print in Australia. Everywhere else that I found, I could be wrong, but the places I rang up, they print them in like the Czech Republic and stuff. So it takes ages, months and months.
Yeah.
But Zenith in Melbourne print in Australia, and they're only 6 to 8 weeks, man.
Yeah, nice.
As long as you got
pretty decent.
as long as you got the artwork and the stuff ready for them,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it 6 to 8 weeks. Artwork and everything.
Yeah, nice. That's cool, man. Awesome.
And
so
friendly, really, really friendly people too, by the way. Like really friendly, nice people. Yeah.
yeah, cool. Good to hear, man.
Yeah.
So I asked this of everyone. What have you guys been listening to lately? What other bands are you checking out at the moment?
Always Decapitated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Tool. I've been listening to Tool.
bit of Ginger. I like Ginger.
You've been watching Ginger.
I've been watching Ginger. Yeah. You know, I listen
Wormrot.
I listen to Lisa Loeb, so
Don't
listen.
embarrass you, man.
I listen
I
listen to everything, man.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Tennis. There's a group called Tennis. So some of their music is on the Rick and Morty show.
Yeah, I know tennis. Yeah.
Yeah, I love all the Rick and Morty soundtracks, all of them.
Oh, nice.
I've got a Rick and Morty soundtrack playlist in my shit.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, Tool and Wormrot are my favorite.
Yeah, Wormrot for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just spewing because they changed the singer, but I haven't heard the new singer yet. But the
No
old
more
singer
Arif,
was deadly.
no.
No more Irish.
No.
I know. The next one's
Oh.
got a big shoes to fill. I've seen photos. He looks cool, but he's got long hair at least.
Yeah, I've got some of his artwork. Yeah.
Cool. And Ash, I got to ask you, another
Yep.
band from back in the 90s, Trench. You're in Trench, right?
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there
Heard,
any,
I
is there
knew the
any,
guitarist.
yeah, there you go. Is there any chance Trench will, make a comeback or something?
well, we actually made a CD back then, and
Hmm.
there's a lot more work we could do on it. We spent a week sleeping in this house in York to record the album,
Hmm.
and there's a lot more we could do with that album, like fix it up and remix it and master. So I would love to at least remaster it, possibly re-record some of it, and track down the guys. And I have actually tried to track them down. I can't find any of them, not one. I can't find Kirk, Damien, or David. Just
There
cannot
you go.
find them on Facebook everywhere.
Yeah, right.
I
Oh
just
well.
don't
They
know where
might
they are.
be in a trench.
I heard well, yeah, true. Well, Damien was 16 back then, and he was the best lead guitarist that I'd met, and he was only 16. I did hear that after some years, someone told me he's like full blown gay now, which is his choice. It's fine. But I thought maybe if I wanted to find him, I could probably go to the gay community and try and ask
You're
around.
on Grinder. You should be.
No, I'm not. No grinder, no Tinder, nothing. I'm an asexual person.
Okay.
Me too. Like nowadays.
Yeah. Oh well, Trench guys, if you're watching, contact these guys. Get in touch with Ash, man. Like, let's make
Yeah,
it
man.
happen. Yeah, yeah,
I've got a studio and everything's ready to go. If you just rock up and
yeah. There you go. Beautiful. So what's the plan with Grimoire? Like, are people gonna have to wait another 30 years for another release, or are you guys cracking on, still going? Like,
we are cracking on. We're starting on the second album already.
yeah, beautiful.
Yep, and
Cool.
and there's another third album in the making as well. So there's at least two more albums of the old stuff.
Yeah.
Then the fourth album will have actual new stuff written in this century.
Imagine that. Yeah. Nah, cool. Awesome. Yeah. Good, good. All right. Look, fellas, thanks for your time. Good to chat. And yeah, I'll see you at a gig, I'm sure. Have a good one, man.
Oh,
Awesome.
can I just mention one more thing, bro?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah.
Vision Studios, John Prosser. He was
Hmm.
with me the whole step of the way, re-recording Grimoire and my other band, Jam Art.
Yeah.
And he's fucking incredible sound engineer guy. And I just really need people to know how good he is because he doesn't advertise much. He doesn't sell himself, but he's fucking the best that I know. Anyway,
And he's a great recording artist as well.
Yeah.
To boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vision's a nice place to jam too, man. Like, obviously, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also Clayton from Fireworks.
Yeah. What a
Fire.
legend. Yeah.
Yeah, Clayton. He did all the artwork to everything I've ever done. So yeah, he's tops.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Cool. Awesome. All right. Cheers, guys. Have a good one, eh?
Good, mate.
Yeah.